Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle and this is Danielle's Books. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be my February TBR. I am really excited about all the books that I've picked out. I will have them all linked down below. I'm not going to really give a huge intro or anything because I just don't really feel like it, and I don't know how long I have until Maverick starts crying. So, description box will have, like I said, all of these books, and then everywhere you can find me. Go follow me in all those places, and I would love to, have you over there. So let's just jump right in because, like I said, I'm really excited about all of these. First up, we have Zach and I's Buddy Read. If you did not know, Zach from Zach's Books, that's my husband. Every month we do a buddy read together. This month we chose Argyle by Elliot Conway. This just got made into a movie. This is like kind of the like what's being promoted a lot on Goodreads right now. And so we just actually hauled this from Barnes & Noble today, the day that I'm filming this. By the way, I have a massive amount of books that I need to film a book haul for. I just literally haven't been able to get to it because I think it's going to take a while to film, and I don't always have a huge chunk of time to set aside to film. So with that being said, we just got this book. I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to read you kind of like the back. It says, a luxury train speeding towards Moscow and a date with destiny, a CIA plane downed in the jungles of the Golden Triangle, a Nazi horde entombed in the remote mountains of southwest Poland, a missing treasure, the eighth wonder of the world, lost for 7 decades, and just one chance for redemption. The greater the spy, the bigger the lie. That's just like the back. I love this cover, by the way. So yeah, this is going to be our buddy read, and I'm really, really excited about it. We both just finished our January buddy read, so we'll be talking about that in videos hopefully soon. So yeah, the first book I want to read is Argyle by Ellie Conway. Next up, something I am attempting this year is the Buzzword Reading Challenge, which is Kayla from Books and Lala's reading challenge. And I think the February prompt is positive words, something like that. And so I'm going with the word happy. I got a couple books from the library. The first one I got is The Happy Couple. And this one is kind of not in my normal realm, genre-wise. This one says, in her wry, sprightly, and unmistakable voice, Nisha Dolan makes the marriage plot entirely her own in a sparkling ensemble novel that is both ferociously clever and supremely enjoyable. I've heard good things about this one, and I'm really excited about it. I love the cover, by the way. Actually, is this the one that I've heard a lot about? I'm not totally sure. But I saw this at the library, and I really wanted to give it a try, and it had the word I was looking for. So that is The Happy Couple. And then if I don't do that one for the challenge, the other option I have is Happy People Are Annoying by Josh Peck. Much like the Jeanette McCurdy memoir that I read 2 years ago. Josh Peck is another actor that I grew up with, and so I've been wanting to read his memoir, and it fits perfectly. Honestly, the funny thing is that the title, Happy People Are Annoying, isn't the most positive, which is what the prompt is, but it has the word happy in it, so we're going to go for it. And yeah, this is just his novel. Again, this is someone who I grew up watching, and so I'm excited to potentially try that one out. Next up, we've got 3 books left. Actually, we're going to talk about one book that I 100% positively, it will happen, is, I'll put the cover here because I don't currently own it, and that is Everyone on This Train is a Suspect. My favorite book of last year was, oh my gosh, now I'm getting confused because the titles are so similar. Everyone in my family has killed someone. That was my favorite book of 2023. And so I definitely plan to read this one without a doubt. I am getting like the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I don't really know what is included in that, but I've had like a Christmas gift card that I got, and I specifically saved it to use on that book. So that'll definitely be getting read in February. So mark that. Next up, we have Chlorine by Jade Song. This is a book that was popular last year as it came out last year, and I just got my hands on it because it was part of the Barnes & Noble like 50% off hardcover sale, and so I picked it up then. This one says, blurring the line between a literary coming-of-age narrative and a dark, unsettling horror tale, Chlorine is a story about the trials and tribulations of growing up in a society that puts pressure on young women and their bodies. Told from an adult perspective, a powerful, relevant debut novel of immigration, sapphic longing, and fierce, defiant becoming. This one, again, is also, I think, a little bit out of my comfort zone. First of all, I love this cover. But I have been really interested in it. I've seen a lot of good reviews from people who I watch and enjoy their reviews, or I like align with books on. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a try in February, and hopefully it will be a hit. So there you have Chlorine by Jade Song. Next up, I've got a couple more new releases. I have The Fury by Alex Michaelides. Honestly, I got the ARC for this book quite a while ago, like last year, in like October maybe. I don't know, I got it pretty early and I did not get to it. So I'm planning to read it this month. Let me see if there's a blurb in here. Oop. I don't really know. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this book, to be honest. The only thing I've heard is that it kind of does the same thing that Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone does, where like the narrator is kind of like talking directly to you, which is something that I really enjoyed with Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. And so that's kind of a reason why I'm eager to pick this one up now. And let's see, it says, this is a tale of murder, or maybe that's not quite true. At its heart, it's a love story, isn't it? Lana Farr is a reclusive ex-movie star and one of the most famous women in the world. Every year she invites her closest friends to escape the English weather and spend Easter on her idyllic private island. I tell you this because you may think you know the story. You probably read about it at the time. It caused a real stir in the tabloids. If you remember, it had all the necessary ingredients for a press sensation: a celebrity, a private island cut off by the wind, and a murderer. We found ourselves trapped there overnight. Our old friendships concealed hatred and a desire for revenge. What followed was a game of cat and mouse, a battle of wits full of twists and turns, building to an unforgettable climax. The night ended in violence and death. But who am I? My name is Elliot Chase, and I'm going to tell you a story unlike anything you've ever heard. Sounds good to me, and I'm excited to see if it does give me those Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone vibes. So this will definitely be read in February, and I can't wait for it. So there you have The Fury by Alex Michaelides. And then the last book I want to talk about is a book that comes out in February. This is, again, a book that I got today when Zach and I went to Barnes & Noble. This is out now in stores, but I don't think it comes out for another couple weeks from the time that you're seeing this. And that is Everyone Who Can Forgive Me Is Dead by Jenny Hollander. This is an upcoming thriller. And let's see if there's a blurb in here. Okay, 9 years ago, with the world's eyes on her, Charlie Colbert fled. The press and the police called her a witness to the terrible events that took place at her elite graduate school, but Charlie knew there was more to the story, if only she could make sense of how it all unfolded. With everything at stake, Charlie must decide how far she will go to prevent her past from colliding with her seemingly perfect present. And then it says, she has everything to live for and everything to hide. So, like I said, this doesn't come out until like the middle of February or maybe the beginning of February. I'm not totally sure. But this is definitely one that I had my eye on and I've been looking forward to. So hopefully I can get it done in February. There you have Everyone Who Can Forgive Me Is Dead by Jenny Hollander. And that is the TBR that I have planned for February. Let me know what you're planning to read in February because I would love to know. If you've read any of the books that I talked about in this video, let me know your thoughts down below. And because I'm excited about it and I'd love to hear what people have to say whether it's bad or good. So don't forget to check out the description box. Like I said, I'll have all these books linked there, and I'll have like Goodreads, Storygraph, Instagram, podcast, TikTok, all that good stuff. That'll be linked in there as well. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel because I would really, really, really love to have you. And with that, I'll just see you in my next video. Bye!